So he says he's joined KUMITE because he wants to remember what food tastes like. I'm sure we can find some pretty gallows humor in that, I'm sure. Oh, it looks like he's been eating alright. He's gained some weight. He's bulked up a bit. Here we go, Miami-Dade County in the teal and yellow. That might actually hurt your eyes.
I love that
Nelson in the navy blue. Would you call that like a teal? Is it a turquoise?
That's an aqua.
It's almost a seafoam green,
yes,
if you will.
It is something watercolored, but not like that.
Yes, and Nelson going for the takedown early, knowing that Miami-Dade County has that strong boxing acumen. Oh, knocks him down. Oh, big stop! Nice! A minute in, going for the submission.
Already, Jesus Christ!
Oh, this is a bad way for Miami-Dade to start his KUMITE.
No kidding.
Journey. He is holding on for dear life, able to slide out.
That's good.
And we're not entirely certain. Oh, returning the favor! Couple knees! Oh, God, knees right to the cranium of Nelson.
Fucking hell!
Well, it's all to play for here in the beginning of this fight. And you can see, Ken, how much this means to these two. If just even given the opportunity to qualify for the KUMITE tournament, the 16-man field in August means so much. They pull out all the stops. And my word, this is just brutality
at its finest.
At its finest. Yes, Jinx owing me a Coke. Or whatever.
Sandwich or something.
Or a sandwich, sure. Also acceptable. And of course we have a couple of middleweight fights on the card. Our 6th fight, another one in the middleweights, as well as our 5th fight. Understanding our co-main event, the Masa Ahondaro. Big shot by County! Big left hook, he reached from the friggin' back seat for that one. And Nelson was down, took a second to get back up, and County clearly did not want to follow him onto the ground. Very smart strategy, as Nelson very clearly the more accomplished fighter on the ground. Oh, big knockdown. Oh, another snap!
Oh my God!
These two men are beating the absolute shit out of each other. These are Hayes. County gets kneed in the face repeatedly. Another armbar attempt.
Let's see if this will do
it. The action is coming so hot and heavy.
5 minutes into the round.
You cannot tell me that you will see action like this anywhere else in the world but KUMITE, Ken Tamakiri.
No kidding.
And County on the ground has the mounted position. Oh, just as easily swept over. Wonderful ground game. Nelson, after taking so much damage, still has the wherewithal to just move his body, move his hips, and get into a better position, a more advantageous position. And working from the guard. At this point, if the fight slows down a little bit, you really can't blame them. They just went guns ablaze in first 6 minutes. As I was saying before, Masa Ahondaro, Horst Dubas, 2 more top-ranked middleweights battling it in our semi-main event. We understand that the voting for the most benevolent fan selection of the middleweight tournament, the middleweight KUMITE, will take place starting at the intermission. That's because Masa Ahondaro, Horst Dubas, regardless of results tonight, have already qualified for the KUMITE. That fight is inconsequential to the qualification. It's of course for pride, it's for rankings, but they're both making it. So at the intermission, we will post live for you viewing us here on Thursday night. You will be able to vote one fighter into the KUMITE tournament who is not automatically qualified, and we will know the winner of that by the end of the program. So make sure to vote. Keep an eye on that. That will go up. That will get posted at the intermission. So stick around for that. That is, of course, the most benevolent gesture of appreciation from Most Glorious and giving Mr. Naga.
For 10,000 years. These guys kind of slowed down after that hot and heavy beginning, but
I think they've been gassed out a bit. They may have just shot the proverbial wad.
Yeah, I told you, edging.
Little too
you gotta
earlier.
edge these fights.
30 seconds.
You're really into the edging,
Yes,
aren't you?
I am.
Well, 20 seconds to go left in the first round, the 10-minute round, the marathon before the sprint. They got a 5-minute sprint to go in the second round. We'll see if either of these fighters can rejuvenate. We'll see if their corner can give them any sort of advice. They go to the towels. Your thoughts on that first round, Ken?
Hot and heavy beginning, kind of cooled down during the second part of it, but it's understandable after how good that first
Yeah,
round
look
is.
at
They're
the
both
blood.
bloodied up.
Like both eyes of Nelson pouring blood from underneath. Hopefully that doesn't affect his vision in any sort of way.
Now my question is, what is Miami-Dade County's deal exactly?
He's a retired boxer. We first saw him in the Tough Guy boxing competition on this very network. It was a short-lived program. He's a I understand he's a retired boxer. He's very down on his luck. He needs the money. And he tried to compete in the reality series Top Cock. He was a heavyweight at one point. Now he's a middleweight. He's looking for. He's kind of down on his luck. He needs the money. At
So
this point.
weird, dumpy, poor boxer guy then.
If you really want to just typecast, then sure. And he's got a big swollen egg over that right eye. Oh, charges in, but Nelson right into a takedown. Oh, bad news. Oh, wonderfully reversed, and Nelson knew that he was in danger in that, as you call it, the 69 position.
Yes.
One of your particular favorites.
Yes.
Nelson, of course, 3-3 in KUMITE, his most recent fight in April. He lost to Barbara via TKO. Miami-Dade County, this is officially his first mixed martial arts bout. The qualifier in Top Cock, not an officially sanctioned fight.
No, it's not. Doesn't count.
So this is his official mixed martial arts debut. And you got to imagine that the winner, at this point perhaps both a triangle choke attempt. Nelson going for the submission victory here. You see if he can sink it in. It's very deep, the arm. It needs to be slipped out. If Miami-Dade needs to separate that arm from his head. It's very close. Oh, wonderful transition.
Oh, wow.
I don't think Miami-Dade was in any way looking to get out of that. I think just Nelson wanted to switch it up, and County gets out of it. 2.5 minutes to go left in the fight. This has been a wonderful battle. You know, if I'm Milk's Most Glorious Mr. Naga, and I've got some supplemental invitations to give out, and either of these two are not in the top 10, I'm giving one of these two an invitation. I think they've proven their mettle here. They've proven they're exciting. We've seen Nelson. Oh, Miami-Dade with the ground and pound machine. And he's got him in a bit of a turtling with Nelson back into the guard. Minute 15 to go. And another triangle choke attempt. Going for that submission, Nelson. It's so close, you can't leave it in the hands of the judges at this point.
1 minute left
There
in
is
the round.
no way we know who it's going to be. Oh, transition to the armbar again. 45 seconds to go. This has got to be it. It's the last-ditch effort. Miami-Dade trying to stay out of this one. Do you want to leave it in the hands of the judges? He's trying to escape. I don't think holding on is going to be good enough. And here's Miami-Dade. 10 seconds to go. Big one.
Oh my God! Oh, wow! What the fuck?
I think Alontra said no more. I think Miami-Dade County has just won this one.
Holy shit!
The TKO victory. There had to be seconds left on the clock, if that. Hyundai Alonso was watching very closely, saw Nelson go limp. And you know, Ken Tamakiri, that once you go limp, there's no more action for you.
That is very true, unless you get like a implant in your dick. Don't worry about it.
I will most certainly not worry about that at all. What a fight! You want to talk about instant classics of KUMITE. Nelson. Miami-Dade County, what a debut. If this is how Miami-Dade County is going to fight, then I think we welcome him with open arms here at KUMITE.
I think so too. He did very good there.